Hi, it's Brandon DeShaw, Lab Director, Global Energy Laboratories, and we're going to talk about how to test drilling grade bentonite, which is a service that we perform in our lab, and let's go through. So what you have here is just a standard mixer. Actually, the procedure calls for a milkshake mixer to mix the slurry of bentonite and water together. Some of it tends to stick to the side, so you scrape the side off and then start the mixer back up again and mix for a certain amount of time to make sure that the bentonite is thoroughly blended into the water. Big thing is we want to test viscosity of the bentonite water mixture, suspension. So what we do is use a machine called a viscometer. This is a classic viscometer produced by the Fan Corporation. Spins a head inside the fluid, measures the viscosity, and we do that at different speeds. So you see the speed and the viscosity showing up there on the dial. There's various speeds with this, and the API spec calls for testing it, bentonite anyway, at a couple different speeds. So we test it at low speed, and then we increase the speed and measure the viscosity and also ratio. So now what we have here is a filter press. And this filter press, if you can imagine a cup that's pressurized from the top, the cup is sealed except for a little pinhole on the very bottom of the cup, and through that pinhole we place a filter paper over it, and then we pressurize the cup. And what happens is the bentonite forms a filter cake on the bottom. However, there's a small amount of water that will leak through the pinhole. We measure the water and determine how good that filter cake is at plugging holes. One of the big things with bentonite is you want a proper viscosity, and you also want it to plug holes. That's one of the main things bentonite does. It's excellent for plugging holes. And with this filter press test, we can test exactly that. Pressurized to 100 pounds, pressurized cup, you've got a filter cake, and water drips through the pinhole. If you are interested in looking at the drilling grade bentonite specs, head over to our website, globalenergylaboratories.com, and there search for bentonite and check out the specifications for drilling grade bentonite. As always, we're happy to do bentonite testing for anybody to strict API specifications. Head on over to globalenergylaboratories.com for more information.